Swoop. Hey, hey, Air Gang. Um, Welcome back to my channel. So, I'm about to be doing a little something different on my channel. I know that typically you guys are like used to seeing, vlogs and whatnot, but and pranks and challenges on people's channel. I will be doing that, but I'm also going to be, sharing with you guys my poetry. I'm a big fan of poetry. I love to write poems. Freestyle poems is not really no style to my poetry, and I have a project that I'm doing that I want to put out, but I don't want to put it out and nobody knows what I'm talking about or nobody knows what I do and everything. So I will be coming on my channel to, to read some poems to you guys to, get it out there to the world so people do know about it. So when I put it out, I can have like, so people can know what I do. Yeah, so I started writing poems back in middle school. I was introduced during, English class, that section of, poetry that you guys do in class, your English class. So that's how I fell in love with it. Yeah, and then, once middle school, started writing poems, just whatever came to my mind, I will write it down and everything. So I have like a lot of poems from over the years, and most of my poems are really about love. And I never really had a relationship during school, grade school, but like my imagination of what love is, kind of portrayed into or what I was going through, or the relationship that I did have, the friendships and whatnot that I did have. I just wrote it down of what I was feeling and everything, and yeah, so basically all my poems are based off of love and heartbreak and, you know, brokenness and everything. So yeah, so I will be reading, giving you guys videos of my poems, like probably like two videos a day, probably probably a day, I don't know. Um, but yeah, I just want to read one of them to you guys to just to so you guys can see how you like it and get a feel of like what I write and everything. I got a little notebook that somebody gave to me to write down all my poems and all my thoughts that come to my mind. It has my name on it. My favorite color is purple and everything. It has my name engraved in it, and it's so nice, like so thoughtful of the person who gave it to me and everything. So this poem, it just, talking about my heart, um, just all my feelings and everything of, I think this is based off of a person, individual. And, you sometimes I can get very attached to a person, and I can be like all up in they, all up in their grill, all up in their personal space, and don't know how to fall back. Just let it ride out and everything, and go with the flow. That's how it was when I was, younger back in the day. So like now, I try not to do that, and I try to like keep my feelings out of it, even though I do have feelings, but I don't have feelings. So yeah. So this uh, one of the poems I have, I wrote this on June 4th, and I like to date them just see, okay, this is the last time I wrote a poem. This poem right here is not the last one I wrote, but I did write one after this. But I just like to keep a date, just and I have most dates on all my poems, but some of them I don't, and some poems I have, but I have titles too, but no actual poem to it. So this is on June 4th of 2019, and it reads, "My heart aches in agony, knowing I'm about to lose a friend. To fall back is hard, but to stay is heart-wrenching. My body quivers just at the thought of falling back. Damn. the pain and hurt behind all of it. Why does it have to come to this? Do I back away from everyone or just that one? Conversations, dreams, scenarios playing in my head. Don't know which one to focus on. Confused on so many thoughts. Mind telling me one thing, heart telling me another. Hurt, feeling my body, stomach in knots, just thinking about it. Knowing I have to make a decision and quickly do it. Don't want to lose the friendship, so feelings, they have to fade away. Releasing into the air the guilt, fear, rejection, loneliness. I'll end it here. Who knows what I'll do, to be continued. So these words that I have, I'm getting to the point where, I need to put more feeling into it, because I say 75% of my poems just like the surface, and now I'm just like going deeper into like my feelings and putting more thought into it. So, so people can like feel where I'm coming from, or if they have the same opinions, or no, not same opinions, but like the same feelings, that I have. It's good to know, other people, go through the things that, I go through. So, yes, that's one poem that, I just want to give you guys a little backstory of, how I came into poetry and what, inspired me to write it. Nothing really inspired me, but like, I just want to put my feelings out there, because I'm a very private person. I don't like sharing my feelings like that, and writing poems like helps me get my feelings out there. So I hope you guys like it. Subscribe to my channel. Um, like, and write in the comments how you like it, if you like it, some words of encouragement, and areas to improve on, my poetry and like what I could do. Okay. Bye bye.